Hello. I am going to wait a second just to make sure some people are on. But you can always catch the replay. Okay, so this is our new catalog, and I'm holding it up like this because I want to show you the power of makeup. I have done one side of my face and not the other because I've had some requests for some simple eye looks. And I'm going to show you an eye look today that I created. This eye look I think is really pretty with an unusual product that we carry. And you may not have thought about using it, but because it happens to be for our Friday fall, hashtag fall for a fall look, this color is what I'm using on my eyes. It's not for eyes, but actually could be for anything. So you ready to see this? Okay, would anybody think that I have hooded eyes looking at me? Would you think I have hooded eyes? Okay, you ready for this? Look at that. I do have hooded eyes. It's crazy. It's what happens when you get older. Love this catalog. It's so pretty. If anybody wants this, let me know and I will mail you one. You can browse through it. Has all of our gorgeous products, shows our beautiful CEOs, tells all the product contents, what they're used for, all our skincare, everything. So anyway, don't I look nuts? You even look at, when you look at my face, hey girl, when you look at my face, with one eye done and one eye not, I mean, I look like droopy on this. Can you see that? It's really droopy. Isn't that weird? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm on here doing this. I need to do this. I'm like, if I do that, I can lift that little skin up. Anyway, so I want to do this eye look for you guys using blush number 1 called Alive, and it's a beautiful blush. Our blushes, like our shadows, like all of our powder makeup, is very pigmented, and it's just pigment. That's all it is. It's called blush because it looks great on your cheeks, but it's just pigment and can be used anywhere. So I did an eye look today using blush number 1 called Alive, and this is our fall 4 color today, our product. So that's what I'm using. I'm going to recreate the look, and I will tell you this. I'm going to just say it right ahead of time. I have a very hard time seeing in the mirror because I have the older, you know, I need readers, and it's real hard to see. I don't know if it's going to look like that, but anyway, we're going to attempt it. But before I get started, I do want to remind you guys that our Perfect Mascara comes back in stock today. It is $20. It has built-in fibers. It's fantastic. Look. Can you see my lashes? It's really awesome. This is a buildable mascara, and you can add to it. It's great. All right, so that, and then of course the thing that I think that every single person on the planet needs, especially women who are interested in anti-aging products, is Sotox. This has been out of stock, and because it's been out of stock, that means that the duo of One Drop Wonder and Sotox has been out of stock. So they are both coming back today at 1 p.m. No. 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern Standard Time. I cannot tell you what these products will do for your skin. I can just tell you that you'll see a huge difference with continued use, and you will love it. So let's get started. And isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel naked. It's crazy. Anyway, okay. So let's see. What have I done so far? What I did was I put on my favorite anti-aging eye primer. This is made by Urban Decay. They have several different ones, but this one is an anti-aging one. I've already put that on my eyelid, and I've also gone over my eyelid with our eyeshadow number 36 called Pink Happy Thoughts. Can you see that? That is Pink Happy Thoughts. I find turning it to the side you can see the colors better. So that's all over my lid, and you can see that. Now I have to remember what I did. Ha! That's the crazy part. So, okay, so I know what I did. So I took Blush Hour, number 37. Okay, and I'm just going to take Blush Hour right here, okay? You have to be real careful. These are all professional brushes that I'm using, and the eyeshadow is very professional. It's so pigmented. It is fantastic. It's so blendable. You will love it. But you do have to be careful tapping your brush. You barely have to touch it to get a lot on your brush, and then you want to tap it, just a little bit, tap it like that, so that you don't have excess falling off. I do prefer doing my eyes first normally. Hey, Lacey. Oh hey girl. I do like to do my eyes before I do my foundation because that way I don't have to clean up a bunch of, you know, eyeshadow. Anyway, okay, let's just get started. I'm going to try my best to make this look good. And I just am going to tap that just in the center of my lid. Okay? I don't know which way to turn. I've got my camera turned around. All right, and then I'm going to take our Fall for color, which is Alive, which is blush number 1. It's a darker kind of mauve color. It's really pretty. And we are going to take that, same thing, super careful when you're picking it up, and I'm going to put it on the edge, and then I'm going to take it up into the crease. This is what I did to this eye, I think. Isn't that awful? Like, y'all, I did this, and I videoed it, and then I didn't watch the video to see what I did. So we're going to get it as close to possible as we can. All right, so then, and y'all can watch my crepey eyelid get all wrinkled in. Hey, Kate. So yes, so into the corner here, and then take it up into the crease, and I'm blending. I do a super light stroke, very, very light stroke. I'm real conscious about my eyelids. The older you get, I mean, you should take care of your eyes, period, no matter. It's never too early to start taking care of your eyelids, right? Be careful with that skin because it is so delicate. So this is, look at that, y'all. Isn't that pretty? That is blush. That is blush number 6. I'm gonna go a little bit out here. You know, the thing about makeup is creating illusions, right? And that's art, and that's why I love it, because it's art. My dog's barking. Okay, so we got that color on. What did I do next? Okay, blush number 1, Alive. So that is there. Alrighty, so then blending it really, really well, okay? Because we don't want to have a line there. Bring it up as high as you need to, especially if you have hooded eyes. You want to put your makeup on looking forward, and that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm not looking at you here, because I see my face there, and that's why I need it. A fresh canvas every day. Yes, yes, I love that. That's true. And so when I do makeup on here and I do an eye look, I do like to have my canvas on, where ordinarily, like, you know, my foundation, where ordinarily I wouldn't do that at home because I don't want to mess it up. Who wants a pretty canvas to get messed up with eyeshadow? All right, so we've got that. Now what I did was I took an angled brush and I went in with La Vida Mocha, which is number 27. See that? Okay, these shadows that I'm using are all matte. None of them have shimmer to them. And I'm just going to take La Vida Mocha, tap off my brush. Now I'm going to go into the corner. I'm over here. And you can see by putting a darker color on that outer edge, it gave me some depth. It gave me some definition. And it just, I think depth is the key. It's just to create, hey girl. All right, so now I'm just going to take that and I'm going to just put it here. Let me tell you guys something about our brushes. They're fantastic. I'm not using my LimeLight brush right now. I'm using another professional brush. The only reason that I'm using this brush, and it's from the London Brush Company, is because I like to keep my LimeLight brushes clean and ready to go when someone calls and says, hey, let's do a one-on-one, and then I don't have to worry about washing them. But I do have duplicates of some of my LimeLight brushes that I use for myself. I just don't have the angled one. So, see what I did there? Okay, we haven't blended yet though, but then I went into the crease, sort of the outer edge there, like the outer V, and then I'm going to take my point. Well, this isn't it. This is a blender brush, and I'm going to just go in circles, and I'm going to start blending in, because we want it to be a diffused look. We don't want it to be a harsh line. Can you already see the difference? And then if you come in like this, towards the inner corner of your eye, it drags a little bit of the color, but not a lot of it. Hey, Lisa! Not a lot, but you still need a little bit, okay? So, and then, you know, you just keep layering. I like to put a little bit at a time, because it's just easier to add than it is to take away. And I'll tell you something about our eyeshadows. All of it, actually, even our blushes. The blendability is amazing. You might find an eyeshadow brand that you like because the pigment is brilliant, but it's how it's made up. And once you start blending some of those cheaper brands, it blends it away. Instead of blending it properly, it just blends it all away because it's just kind of, well, it's kind of crappy. It's not professional. So there we go. So I did that. Now here's another thing that you can do. I keep dropping my brush, dang it. You can, if you want to blend it a little bit better, take your brush back into Alive, blush number 1, and you can blend that in with that color too. And then those two are really blending well together. I'm so sorry, I can't see. Can't see very well, that's just my eyes. All right, then I took my under eye shadow brush. Hey, Veronica. And then, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, I know. I took Blush Hour. I took Blush Hour that I put here in the center, and I just went underneath the eye. Tap that brush off. Because I want a little bit of that rosy color under my eye. And then we'll layer another color on top of it to get the darker look. So then I'm going to go back into my La Vida Mocha, which is what we put in the outer corner. And I'm just going to lightly put it here. It's getting there. It's getting there. I always have to, I don't know, do you guys do this? I think everybody does. You have to look, do, feel like maybe a little darker there. Who's planning on getting on the crazy site today and ordering them some Sotox? It's going to be nuts, y'all. That's why I'm taking pre-orders, so I can do it for my customers, and they don't have to do it. It's going to be crazy. Hang on, I dropped something. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Isn't that neat? That's blush number 6. Is the main main color. So pretty. I love it. Love it. Okay, now what did I do? Now I'm going to take my bent liner brush, spritz it with a little of my 10 Years Younger spray. We're going to create an eyeliner with brownie points. Okay, let me get myself situated. And I'm just going to drag that bent liner brush right through brownie points. Now I need my mirror for this. Okay, and then I'm going to just drag it. I like it because it just lays naturally with your hand. Liz! Ah! Hey! Girl, are you coming to the class reunion? Okay, and I'm just going to lay it on that lash line. Okay, and because I'm going to show you, I did this yesterday. Where's mascara? Yes, mascara. Hey, Amy. Because my eyes are pretty open, like I have pretty big open eyes, so I like to tight line because, and I'll show you that in a second, because I don't like to put my liner on the top of my lid, because when you look straight at me, you really can't see the lid part of my eyes because they're hooded. And so I don't want to put a thick line of shadow here, liner. I think my brush got dry. Spritz a little bit of 10 Years Younger on there. This makes the best eyeliner, because right now all we have is the black eyeliner. Now the Perfect Eyeliner Pen is amazing. If you like a winged liner, you need to get that eyeliner pen. It's crazy. It's fantastic, but it only comes in black. And I do like brown on my eyes, so that's why I use the bent liner brush. And it just goes on beautifully. And you just wet eyeshadow, because what's eyeshadow? Pigment. Okay, then I'm just going to take a little bit of that and put it Let's try it like this. I really can't see you guys. I'm doing this blindly. Once I get my office set up and I get everything the way I need it without having to move it from room to room, it's going to be great. Okay. Is that about even? Ish. Even-ish. Okay, so I have that top layer of eyeliner, but I do like it to look thicker, and so what I do is I'm taking my brown eyeliner pencil and I'm going to tightline, and it's just going to make it look so much thicker. And tightlining is just going right up here right here on the upper waterline. It really works better if you're looking up. And so you're just making it thicker from the bottom instead of the top. And that way more of your, can you tell? And that way more of your lid shows. All right, so got that. Oh, I know the one other thing that I did before I did mascara. So I'll show you guys, this is really cool. So before I do the mascara, I did take my smoky liner brush and I went in with a little bit of the pink that I used all over my eye, Pink Happy Thoughts, and just put a little bit here, just to make it brighten it up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm looking a little more even. I'm not so lopsided. I'm not so droopy, right? Yes. Okay. Now, what was I gonna do? Oh, time for mascara. So I love this eyelash curler. This is the Prima Japanese eyelash curler, and if anybody's interested in trying this, I can get it for you. But let's see if I can show you how it works. It's awesome. Awesome. How do I do this for you to see it? How can you see it? Which eye? So you just do this and you squeeze. Really hard to do this for you to see. It really curls those lashes, y'all, and it keeps them curled. The only reason it's taken me a long time to do it is because I need my 10 times zoom mirror, and I can't do that while I'm on with you guys. It really, usually I'm like, whoop, whoop. So here is this look. That blush number 1 is really pretty. So now I'm going to use our mascara. And, you know, never pump your mascara because it gets air in there and it dries it out. And if you look down, you have less chance of getting it on your eyelid. Although, for me, I always get it on my eyelid. So I keep Q-tips around to clean up. Another great thing about this mascara that's coming back in stock today is that it's layerable. So you can put a coat on and you can add to it another coat. I'm not one of those people who, when I put on my mascara, I put it on pretty. I'm the person. Okay, let me show you this. Look at the difference. See, you can see such a difference. Mascara opens your eyes. It's awesome. So a tool that I really, really like that is not a LimeLight tool, because we don't have this right now. But I love it. I have used it for a few years, but it's this, I don't know what it's called, but it's made by Unique. And what I love about it is the comb. It's fantastic for, you just run it through your lashes if you have clumps, and it takes them right out. And it's wiry, it's stiff, so it works really, really well. So I like that. So I will normally put on a coat of mascara, and then I'll go back and I'll just add some to the tips. And I even like to use the tip of it. Now you're putting fibers, little tiny, tiny, itty bitty fibers you're putting on, and it's lengthening your lashes. And then I'll put it on the bottom, which I always screw that up. as you get older, you tend to start losing your lashes. Look, I'm getting it all over my bottom lid. I actually use, on my bottom lashes, I use this a lot more than my top lashes. Because you just, it comes right off. Except that, because that's on my skin. These Q-tips are fantastic for cleaning up mistakes. I'm not going to be able to get that. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway, so there's that. So now I'm matching. I'm pretty even. Still feel like I need to blend a little bit more. So I'm pretty even. So that finishes up the eye look. And then, of course, I have to have my blush color, which I have on this side. Blush number 1, Alive again. And I'm going to just take my brush. This is the pointed powder brush. Love this brush. And I'm just going to dip it in. And look, I don't know if you can see the pigment that it picked up, but it's a lot, so tap. And when I put my blush on, you want to put that on the apples of your cheeks. But you don't want to start it there, because if you do that, you're going to have the biggest portion of pigment deposited right there. So start it back a little. Start it back a little and then move forward. And that way, the pigment isn't so strong there. Does that make sense? And then you just want to kind of just brush it on. I'm telling you, it's like art. I love this. And this is my painter's brush. Okay, so there's that. Isn't that a pretty look, y'all? Isn't that pretty? I love it. Now you probably, when you first look at this color in the pan, you think, I'm not sure how that's gonna look. Hey, thanks Terry. But it really is beautiful. And then to finish my look, I'm finished with everything except I need a little highlight, which I use my fan brush for, but you can use the tip of this brush. But I'm going to use my fan brush because I don't use it that much, but I'm going to use it today. And so I'm going to take blush number 6, which is our highlighter, which again, I always say this because I think it's important to know. This is the, blush number 6 is the blush that Oprah Winfrey's makeup artist says every woman should have in their makeup bag. It's true, it's gorgeous. So I'm just going to take it and put a little there, and I'm just going to sweep it across right there. Right there. Just to give a pretty little glow. And then when the sun hits that or the light hits it, it's just gorgeous. And that completes my look for today. I am wearing, in During Look Colors, I'm wearing a combination of macaroon and creme brulee. Put that on way earlier today, and it's just there. It just does not want to budge. So that's it. What do you guys think? I really like it. So that's blush number 6. So try that out and see what you think. Blushes are $22. Our blushes, our pressed powder, and our bronzer are all $22. You can get them in 2 singles, 2-well or 3-well palettes. They are customizable. When you buy them in palettes like that, then it's going to save you some money. And then you have just this collection of awesomeness. And I think it's great. So anyway, you guys, hey girl, thank you Liz, I'm glad you joined. Okay, so check out at 2 p.m. Central, you guys, SoTox and One Drop Wonder. If you are into anti-aging, you need this in your life. I've used it. I've seen a huge difference in my skin, the texture, everything. I just feel like I glow. I love this combination. I love it. And then you'd use One Drop Wonder as a first aid. I call it first aid for your skin. So you get them together. You save $12 or $14. I can't remember. But this can be used on boo-boos. So if you have kids, my husband and my son are trained. If they get a boo-boo, they say, where's my One Drop Wonder? It helps any skin ailment. It's a booster oil. It's amazing. So I think that's all I have for you today. So 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern Standard Time. Get your mascara, get your SoTox, or let me know if you'd like me to order it for you. Hey, listen, the holidays are coming up, so they're right around the corner. If you want this from your honey or whoever, then put them in touch with me and we'll talk, because it's a great gift and you definitely deserve it. It's something that's just, it's great for your skin. So, hey, everybody, have an awesome rest of your Friday. And we are actually going tonight to a horse show. It's going to be a lot of fun. And actually, we're going to be leaving shortly to go to it's been a busy day. But y'all have a great weekend, and I will check with you later. Let me know if you want to order anything, if you want me to get it for you. I'm happy to do that. That's part of the service, customer service I provide as your beauty guide. So, yeah. Okay, everyone have a good day. Bye. How do I turn it off?